So, you have this thing you must do, right? Like, I have to do my YouTube. I have to do this, I have to do that. I have to do my money show on Saturday. And then the power goes off at the time to do the money show. So here I am. It is now 16 minutes after 1. Deborah, how are you? It's Money Saturday, and the power went off. And I'm stuck in the kitchen, so I decided, well, the kitchen, look at this here. The kitchen is what I have, so I might as well get there and do it because it started to go crazy. No power. 1 o'clock comes along. But anyway, I'm here, Deborah. How are you feeling today? How are you doing since your last seminar? It is amazing to be here today. So, Saturday is Money Day. Turbulent times. We're all having a hard time financially right now. Everybody is having a hard time. So it's not because it's hard for everybody at the same time, but in different ways, right? When money, what a beautiful morning. How are you feeling? Absolutely wonderful, Deborah, and you too. Hello, everybody on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, sometimes we forget that part of this entire situation is turbulent times. And when you're in turbulent times, things happen. Right now, the cost of living is way up there. We are having a challenging time grocery shopping. You're wondering what is going to happen to all the other facilities we have. But the only thing that is constant through all of that is us. We have to remember that we are resilient. We have to put our big girl's pants on, our big girl's shoes on, tie up our waist, put a hat on, stay focused. Because if we let ourselves go down the drain of what everybody is saying about the financial situation we are in, and we know that, we have to be careful to be sure that we understand these are trying times, turbulent times. And that the only thing that is constant is us. We are here. We change physically, and we should expect the world to change too, because everybody is energy. Everything is energy. We're all changing. And because we're all changing, things will change. And the sad thing is we forget that what is horrible goes away eventually. Some of us will crash and burn in it. And what is nice will also go away eventually, and some of us will still crash and burn in it. So if we remember that, the only thing we can do is to be focused on the moment of now. I know, sitting there saying that, but listen to me. I had to focus on the moment of now. It didn't all just happen like this. Living a fulfilled life means every day you have to be focused on the moment in now. We do not do that very well. There's something that causes us not to do that. While we are here, we're thinking of over there behind our back, or what it will be in a week, in a year, in a month, in 10 years. And they make us do that. They give us these things to do, and they'll say, what would you tell your 10-year-old self? I have nothing to tell her. I am not going to tell her anything I know now. It's not going to change me now. And if it's her, tell me, ask me, what would you tell your 10-year-old niece? What would you tell your 10-year-old goddaughter? But do not send me back to my 10-year-old self and tell my 10-year-old self something that I know now. That's rubbish. These are the things that keeps us in the dark. These are the things that make us stay in the dark, because they're constantly sending us back there. Okay, what would you do now that you should have done nothing? Because I cannot change the past, neither can you. We need to stay in the now. Today, no, this moment, I'm talking with you, I'm with you. That's why I look at you, I see you. When you come, I call your name. If I know you, I say, hi, Joe, hi, Sareen, hi, Yazim. I call you by your name, because that is in the moment of now. You see, so one of the things, how do you feel about it when somebody asks you, Deborah and all of you here, what would you say to your 10-year-old? What? And what difference will it make to my 50-year-old self or my 78-year-old self? What difference will it make? Ask me, what would I say to a 25-year-old woman now, man now? What would I say to an 18-year-old? What would I say to somebody who is 50 because I'm 78? Somebody who is 70 because I am 78. That is the difference, people. We have to stop going backwards to deal with the now, with the moment. Going back always to deal with the moment is not helping the moment. It is putting the moment back in the worst times of your life or the best times of your life that cannot be repeated. Time is a non-renewable resource. It cannot be repeated. That's why now is important. Now is important. And we have to learn to deal with the moment of now. Stop asking me to go back and talk to my 10-year-old self. She does not care. It's too late. The ship has left, the plane left. It went flying and it wasn't on board. But instead, what I know for sure now, financially, is that no matter where you are now in your life, if you are older than 20 and you're breathing, you can choose to live a fulfilled life. Our finances is important, but as you know, the 5 pillars of prosperity, finance is one. It's one of the 5 pillars of prosperity. It is not all. So yes, it is financially challenging right now. It is also affecting us emotionally. It's affecting us spiritually. People are asking, why would God allow this? People are saying, I am so emotionally drained. When I go to the supermarket, I have no idea what to do. Yeah. So you see, the challenge in the moment is affecting us emotionally, spiritually, mentally. We're tossing and turning in bed because we're wondering if you'll have enough money to pay the bills in these turbulent times. And somebody comes along and asks me that question. That's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in telling Joe over here and Deborah over there and Ringbad and somebody over there and this one over here and Yazim over here and Match over here. Hey, you can still do it. You got it. You have Michael Jordan level talents. Like Michael Jordan, your talents were slow in coming to the top. They didn't pick him when he went for the school team, high school team. But 4 years later, he was ready to kill it. So what I'm saying to you, start now. To take the time to get onto that journey. Get on your journey now. Not going back. Thank you, Deborah. It is excellent advice. And if you knew then what you knew now, that is rubbish too. I don't know why they go there. Whatever we regretted, like Willie Nelson said, regret is etched on my brow, but I can't do anything about it now. No, I cannot do thou to tell to myself, what is that 10-year-old going to do that shit? Come on, somebody tell me. They have no reason, absolute no reason to deal with my shit at 10 years old. But I can make sure I tell a 10-year-old, study harder, pay attention, stay focused, finish what you start. Be kind to yourself, love yourself. You're amazing, beautiful, and spectacular. You're strong. Hello, Jilly, how are you? So that's what I can tell a 10-year-old. But do not send me to tell myself at 10 something I know now. I don't care. It doesn't matter. So being 78, I can tell a 58-year-old woman, hey, man, you can still make it, You have 20 years to put something together for yourself. 20 years to lose the weight. 20 years to save money. 20 years to feel good about yourself. 20 years to love yourself. 20 years to do this and to do that. Yes, you do, because I am living proof. But do not send me back. And that is why I avoid using the word reflect. I do not care. I'm not reflecting on what I cannot control. But what I do instead and what I preach instead, let us inflect. Go in the moment now and inflect. You plan something. You have this fabulous, amazing plan, trip, vacation that you are taking. And you get there. You planned it for a year. You saved the money. You bought the bikini. You bought the speedo, whatever you were wearing, the muscles, and you went in the gym. The nails are done. Everything is perfect. And you get there and you just stand there. You enjoy it. You never took a breath and breathe in the atmosphere that you wanted to be in and go, yes, I made it. I feel really good. I dreamt it. I planned it. I paid for it, and I'm in it. That is, and be grateful. Because you did it, you planned it. That shows that you have something in you that you can create. I created this vacation. I put this money aside every week, and here I am now. So this is what we have to do, is stay in the moment. When somebody asks you what you have to say to your 10-year-old, I say, no, I really do not need to talk to my 10-year-old. Send me out there to talk to a 10-year-old somewhere. Bring me your 10-year-old niece and let me tell your 10-year-old niece what I would do now. What she should do, because I have climbed the rocks. I went through the raging waters. I swam against the current and I found myself on the other side of the river and it was calm. But I had to go. So this is what I can tell a 10-year-old, but not me. So avoid that conversation with others. If you figure that person has something to do that you can use, or somebody you know you can use, tap the energy. Say to that person, hey, I know you have traveled and you have done all of this. So can you tell me, I'm 45, what I should do? Give me a tip, give me an idea, tell me what to do so I can live a fulfilled life. And a fulfilled life is embracing the 5 pillars of prosperity, knowing that you're emotionally balanced. So when somebody walks on your toe or pushes the grocery cart on your knee or leg because you're black or you're short or you're another color, another language, another this, another religion, that you can know, no, it's not the time to go fighting with them. They want to fight. So if you go and you answer, they will see where you hurt them. Nobody might see that this cat was cutting at your legs. Nobody did. But the moment you punch them in the nose, somebody's going to see that. And then you will get the blame. All of a sudden, your life has changed. This young man is standing at the machine getting his money out. He left his car running with the keys in it. Another young man saw that and jumped into the car and took off. Emotionally, he's looking at his car going. He couldn't think straight. He had a gun in his hand. He shot the gun in the back window and killed the man. And he was arrested. Emotionally, he just wasn't at the right place to stop and say, you know what, it's a car. Let him take the car. The cops will get him. I'll get my car back. Maybe I won't, but he stole the car. So these are the kind of things that keeps us from having a fulfilled life. Emotionally, your manager is telling you you're not doing a good job and you choose that time to tell her F off. Really? A stroke of a pen and you have no money. A stroke of a pen, insubordination. A stroke of a pen and you have no paycheck. How does that fit into your physical prosperity? It fits that way. You're so despondent, you stop exercising. You do not care. You're so upset. You're lying on the couch drinking and eating cake and bobo and 10 bags of chips. Before you know it, your pressure is up, you're high cholesterol, you're diabetic. All of that. So physically, you had to keep in shape so you could find a job. But if you keep taking things and using them to abuse your own self because you are not balanced with the 5 pillars, emotional, mental, physical, spiritual, and financial. And then you say, Tessa-Marie, what spiritual has to do with prosperity? Man, you're okay. You're good enough. And so are your friends. Do not criticize others. Do not make assumptions about them. Stop gossiping. Do not call people dirty names. That is spiritual prosperity. Accepting everybody for who they are. And of course, you know, mental, what have you learned today? What is the one thing you will learn from here that you can use and correct your life? That's mental prosperity. And anything you're prosperous in, you're good at, you have a lot of. Everybody thinks when I say 5 pillars of prosperity, they mean money. What does mental have to do with it? Mental have a lot to do with it, because if you're not fit and shape, and if you cannot remember what you've studied and apply it appropriately at the right time, you're going to get fired. So mental has to be on top. You get dementia. Yeah? Can I play chess? Can I learn a new language so I can keep it away? So mental is important. You can have all the money in the world and you do not know what to do with your mental prosperity. Hey, it's not going to bring back your brain. Right? So that is one of the things we have to remember with that financial prosperity. That is there. It's not always the cause of our problem. It's the symptom of the other causes we have. You told the manager to go. No, you have no money. You cannot recall what you have learned because you're under stress. So you lost your job. You have no money. They do not want to promote you physically because of something. You are challenged with a limp or something. They have no room for you in their environment. Again, it's not your fault, but they use it against you. But then there are some of us who go and we do things physically to ourselves without realizing we're hurting ourselves, and we hurt ourselves financially. They all come down to that. Spiritually, when you call somebody a bad name, it doesn't make a thing about them. When you say to this person, hey, you're stupid, you're dumb, you're that, you're this, that's your opinion. It's nothing to do with them. So guess what? Who gets it? You. So when your life is falling apart, no matter how hard you're trying to make the money, look at your ways, look at your thoughts. Look at your actions. See how you feel about people and yourself too. You get up in the morning and first thing you do is criticize you. I have wrinkles. You know what? I haven't heard of anybody that's alive and they live past 20 that they didn't have a wrinkle. So get over that. Wrinkles must come. It's part of the game. So financial, yes. And respect your money. Respect your money. Take care of your money. Check your bank account daily. Do not wait until there is no money because somebody took it. Watch where you go. Do not use any old computer anywhere. Do not have your phone on the subway or somewhere and you're going and people are looking at your stuff. Do not do that. Because it's on sale doesn't mean you have to buy it. Do you really need another bag of rice? Do you really truly need more pasta in that pantry of yours? And what about toilet paper? Is there going to be a diarrhea epidemic? Enough is enough when it comes to that, isn't it? So remember, because it's on sale, that doesn't mean you have to buy it. Next week, another store will have it on sale and you can get it there. They're all one on top of the other. So your money is the thing you need to take care of. Nobody is going to take care of it for you. You have to be in charge of it. You have to watch it. Money has to be honest. Money has to be named. Money must have a purpose. Otherwise, money likes to circulate. And money will circulate if you do not name it. If you keep calling me, hey, hi, hey, you think I want to be your friend? If you crush me and abuse me like you crush your money, do you think I would be your friend? Money is energy. Treat your money with respect. Know how much money you have to spend to live on. Know the difference between the gross and the net. Tessa-Marie, what's the gross? Before taxes. So they say it's $20 an hour, so that is before they take the tax. They take tax on your paycheck, you get $18 an hour, that's the net. Know the difference because you cannot live off the gross, you do not have it. Do not spend like you're getting with your before tax income. You have to spend within your after tax income. Money is important, but money, when we blame the lack of money for our cause, it's not. Always, almost every time, money is a symptom of the other 4 pillars that we messed up. We messed up. We spend more time being angry than being happy. We are never satisfied. We're looking out the window, my friend has a this, my friend has a that. Pull yourself back in and look in your window. Turn around and look at you. You have a kitchen, you look at where I am. I decided this is the quickest place I can get there to do that. Money, I said that to my dentist and I didn't realize how he took it seriously. Every time my dentist sees me with his hand in my mouth, he wants to talk money. And he's talking and I said, you know what, doctor? Money has to be honest. And I noticed and heard him walking away from me, money has to be honest. Like he was putting it in his mind. When I say money has to be honest, give your money a reason why you have it. I have $50 to save Tessa-Marie for the month. I have $10 to save Tessa-Marie for the month. $2 for this, $2 for that, $2 for over here, $2 for over there. $50, $10 in each of it. Listen to what you can save, a savings account, and you can have them. You just have to learn how to use them, and I can teach you how to do that. Vacation account. Tessa-Marie, what $10 will do for me a week? Oh yeah? That's $520. You can rent a car and stay at a motel in another city for a few days. Vacation, away from that. Emergency. $520, Tessa-Marie, for emergency account. Suppose the emergency comes before the vacation. You can use the vacation and the emergency to take care to repair the car, right? You see why you need to give them name? My vacation account, my emergency account, my buying the house account. No, that one is tricky. And you have another account for something else, your 401k, your RRSP, you have another. But I will go back to the house one. I Tessa-Marie, 520 in this day and age, I'll never buy. Oh yeah? If you were good enough to save $520 for each of these little things over here, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 2,500. And you have those 20, 520, another 100, 2,600. That mightn't buy a house. No. But if you persistently add another 5 to the 10, you will get there. Then, so we get a house, and we in the house account, we have 5,000 Tessa-Marie, but there's 5,000 in each of these other accounts. Hello? You take that 5,000 over there. Hello, Joe. 5,000 over there. And you put it together. All the 5,000s. And all of a sudden, you have $25,000 going towards your house. And you want to tell me you don't know how to make ends meet? Come see me. I've got this. And if you want to live a fulfilled life, this is how you do it. Money has to have a name. I don't care how much money you have. If you have it in one savings account, you have a soup. An Irish stew. When you grab a piece, oh, that's the potato. That's supposed to be RSP. Why am I taking that? That's a vacation account. No, oh my God, what a mess. You don't know what flavor you're eating. You think you have a piece of lamb, and in the meantime, you're chewing on a potato over there, some leeks over there, a carrot over there. Identify your accounts. Money has to be honest, and they need a name. They need a name. This thing of just throwing money around and letting people tell you what to do with your money, you know they're going to charge you for this. Know how, when you're going to use it. Know how you're going to pay. Money is the symptom of the other 4 pillars, weak. Emotionally, you have to have this ice cream. Mentally, you're not recalling what you learned and you've got fired. Physically, you're not fit. And you have to take a day off because you're not fit. Spiritually, everybody's horrible. You're the only perfect soul, but it's not true because you know deep down you're not. So then you're all is a big mess. Every time we speak, we prophesize our future. Every time we speak. Whatever you say against or to somebody that meant to hurt them, hello, wake up and you'll find it in your back door. It will be there waiting for you. What we speak today, we get tomorrow. Be careful. Your choices and decisions affect the life you live tomorrow. It's as simple as that. So, in these turbulent times, watch your money. Give it a name. Respect money. I come from a mother that when people gave her bills and they were wrongful, she took the iron and ironed them. She said, you need to take care of your money. The lower bills at the front, the bigger bills at the back. No receipts in your wallet. Your wallet should be clean and should be able to close. If your wallet cannot close, then you're confused and your money is not going to stay where it's confused or where there's bills. It's going to go. Money has to have a name and a purpose. Harness it. Appreciate it. Love your money. And if somebody tells you the love of money is evil, tell them, yeah, right, let's go on a vacation with nothing. So you have to remember that. So today, this is what I came late to talk about, but that's our talk for today on money. Money talks every year. We have YouTube over here. Not YouTube, I didn't do YouTube today. I did Instagram and TikTok. And all of you wonderful, amazing humans on TikTok, thank you for coming. I can say all those names, and it's just amazing. And Deborah and Joe and Jillian. It's just my impromptu Saturday afternoon, 1 p.m. live. And there we go. And I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9:30 for the Sunday self-care show. Do you know this week I had 9 shows? What do you think about that? Anyway, take care, watch you, and see you later. Have a wonderful and amazing day. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye. Goodbye to my friends on TikTok. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. And those of you on Instagram, thank you so much, Deborah, for coming. I hope you got something from that. It's looking great. So I'll see you tomorrow morning, Deborah. Are you going to church or are you going to be hanging? And the Joe and Jillian, are you guys still away or did you guys come home already? Let me know. So talk to you guys later, everybody, and have a wonderful, wonderful evening, afternoon. Take care. Love you. Bye-bye.